I get a lot of messages from you, and just so you know, if you're like struggling with your sexuality, like coming out and stuff like that, you're so seen and so valid and so loved.
It can take times to find what you want, what do you need. I don't know. But it's okay. Don't hate.
You just take your time and you're so welcomed here, and it is such a safe place for you. And yes, I just want to say that because I've received a lot of very cute texts from people talking about it, even like couples sending us messages, like other queer couples and stuff, and it's so sweet. And just wanted to say that you're so loved, and just take your time. Like, you're gonna find your person at some point. Don't worry. Coming out story, oh, mine was not lovely, guys.
Mine is boring, and hers is not quite.
I can talk about it, but it's not very fun. I needed this. Oh, you're so sweet. But no, well, you remember I just told you the story of how we got together. That's when Hiina met my mom for the first time. And so when she slept over at my place, well, we hugged and we did kiss without my mom knowing, but like nothing else happened, like nothing crazy. Just you know, discovering like each other just a little bit, like, you know, we never really like truly hugged before or stuff like that. Like, you know, like a love hug, you know what I mean? Like just like really squeezing the hell out of the person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so my mom didn't really notice, but it was a moment where I was about to move. Anyway, so she asked Gabrielle to Hiina. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
No, it's okay. They know my name, but Gabrielle.
That's her name.
Oh my god, you called me by my name.
Oui, Gabrielle.
Wow. Okay, you guys are lucky.
Anyway, you're lucky.
I am.
Yeah, so she asked Hiina to stay and to come over again to help us with the moving. So she came back and like, yeah, we were just close, of course, but like not showing anything to my mom. I didn't want to make her uncomfortable. I didn't want to do anything in her house, you know. So yeah, it just happened. And so I don't tell my mom. At this point, we have been dating for like 3 months. And 3 or 4 months. Yeah. And so I still didn't tell my mom, and honestly was not planning on telling her. Like, I was not planning on telling her.
And that's why I think it...
Thank you, Kat.
Je pense que c'est pour ça aussi que c'est...
Yeah. It was hard because I took too long to tell her. And so, okay, what happened is that there was like something on TV. They were talking on the news about pronouns. And like about the yel. In French, they is yel. I mean, for pronouns, not for like... Anyway, you get it. And so they were talking about it, and my mom was being so rude. She was just like, oh, they keep inventing things and stuff like that. And I'm like, why the fuck do you care? Like, it pissed me off. Like, I was like, how does it concern you? How does it concern you? And she looks at me and she's like, why are you so pissed off about this? Are you gay? And I just freeze. And I'm like, actually, yes.
Oh my god.
This is how I came out to my mom. And so she was flabbergasted. She laughed at first. And then she saw that I was serious. And so she was like, yeah. I just could see disappointment in her eyes. I don't think I'm comfortable enough to talk about my coming out, actually. The most important part is that it's better now.
Yeah. So I mean, she makes me food to eat. Her mom. So I guess.
Yeah, it's better than. It's sad because even though like she is making efforts now and she's even like inviting you over and stuff like this, I still have this very bad experience, and like the first coming out was so harsh and so hard that I thought she wasn't gonna kick me out. Like, I just... Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not talking about it too much, but... No. Yeah,
but it's better now.
Yeah, it's better now. It's the most important. It's better now.
I'm gonna keep getting better.
Mother, we love you. Thank you.
Sending love to Jade.
So cute.
Send love to my mama.
But yeah, so if you're having a hard time with that, just know I understand you 100%. But it gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better. I think she just loved me so much, and she loves me so much, that she just couldn't, even if like that was so against her principles and her religion and everything. And she's so scared about other people's opinion, you know? But since she loves me so much, she found a way to like be okay with it. Even though she will never be 100% okay with it, she is trying, and I really appreciate that she's trying. Jade, you're so cute. Thank you, guys. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Queen never cried.
I never cried. I'm like an independent, very strong and confident woman.
Who's crying here? Caitlin never cry except in my arms.
No! Yeah. You guys are so sweet. Come here. No crying in the club. Ain't no crying in the club. Good night. Good night. Favorite ice cream flavor?
What? Ice cream flavor?
Coffee! I love coffee ice creams. When we went on our first vacation this summer, we found a really cool ice cream shop, and every time we
went to.
I was like, oh, we should go there, like in that area. And every time I would find a way to get in front of the ice cream shop because I was obsessed.
But it was really good. It was really good.
And you took ice cream every time with me. I think.
One time I took waffle.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was.
I want to go back for these fucking ice creams. They were insane.
We will. It was really good trip.
Yeah, very nice trip. Oh yeah. And you're coming out.
Oh my.
I mean, there's not much to say about it.
It's not really coming out. It is, but I was just. I sat down at the table with my mom. She was eating. I was just like, just so you know, I don't like boys a lot. Maybe I like girls too. And she was like, you're going out with somebody? And I was like, yeah, it's Jade. And she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I knew it. And I was like, okay. That's it, I guess. And my dad and my brother, the same thing. Like, I'm going out with Jade. Okay. Nice.
They didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have a family who doesn't give a shit about my sexuality and my love. My love
life.
My love life, I guess.
I mean, so, I think they like me, no?
Oh, they like you. My moms love you. Every time Jade come home, even if she's not sleeping at home, just like for the day, my mom just like, oh, she's not sleeping here. Oh no. Oh, why? she have a life. Oh yeah.
No, they're really sweet with me.
So. My dad is not very talkative, so.
Oh, but about my coming out to my dad, I think that this is a better coming out story. Yeah, because I talked to you about my mom, and obviously I live with her and stuff, so it was very impacting to me. But my dad, the first person I told was my stepmom. Is it stepmom? No, mother-in-law. Mother-in-law.
No,
okay.
It's stepmom.
No, it's mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law is your mom
mine.
to me.
Yeah.
Okay, no. So I talked to my stepmom, and so I was over at my dad's place. My dad was not there, and there was only her, and we just had dinner, and I started crying. I'm like, I'm dating someone. Stuff like that. I'm like, and she's like, oh, that's great and stuff. And she just knows. She knows. And I just tell her, and she's like, it's okay. And she starts crying too, and she hugs me. And I think it was the best decision to tell her first, because I was obviously very scared to tell my dad. And it was my first coming out ever. So like, except to my friends, you know. But like, yeah, and she was just very sweet. And so then my dad got there a few days later. I went to dinner with them. And so I'm like, and like my stepmom is like, damn, she's like, you know, and so I tell him, and my dad just looks at me with like the most loving eyes. My dad has loving eyes, like he just, you know, when he's proud of you, when he's just like,
She has the eyes of
my dad.
Yeah, you have
And so it's just
pretty eyes.
Yeah, and usually you would think that, you know, your coming out would go better with your mom and worse with your dad, right? But like it was the complete opposite. And he just told me that he loved me. He cried.
Like, c'est vrai ça.
Yeah, he cried. He was very like touched, I think, and he just told me. So it was a nice coming out. I am so grateful for my step family, because it's the only family since I'm young that told me, not my dad and my stepmom, they never really told me that, but my grandma, my step grandma, she always told me, you know, it's okay to like anyone. You could like girls too. Like she's the first person that ever told me this. She's the first person who told me that it was okay. And yeah, so I guess that's why I was also more comfortable telling them, because I was like, well, if my grandma tells me this, I hope she told everyone. You know? So yeah. Keep cool! Anyway. So yeah. No, I don't want to make you guys cry.